Hi y'all, welcome to Donna's Farmhouse Kitchen. Well, I've made one version of this before. Now I'm gonna make another version, and that is banana pudding. This time it's gonna be more on the more classic level of banana pudding. The last time I made it with the Chessman cookies, which are wonderful, they're all great, but this time I'm gonna make it with your good old Nilla wafers. So the first thing we're going to do is put in the milk. And we're going to use 2 2/3 cup of milk. I like to make sure I have plenty of pudding. So there's the 2. And then I've got 1/3 cup. I'm going to do twice. Now I'm going to put in 2 packages of cheesecake pudding. And these, of course, are the small packages. Actually, I'm going to put in a 1/3 box of the cheesecake pudding. And if I feel like it's too thick, I'm going to add in a little bit more milk. Now I'm going to whisk this together and then let it sit in the fridge for 5 minutes while we do some other stuff to get ready for this. Make sure you get all of the lumps out. You don't want any lumps in your pudding. So that's ready to go to the fridge, and it worked out perfectly. So while the pudding is in the refrigerator, we are going to make some whipped cream. We're going to start with 3 cups of heavy whipping cream. And we're going to hope and pray that this little bowl doesn't make it splatter everywhere. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Love my Olive Nation. Yummy. So far, I love the majority of their flavorings. Their lemon, as you probably heard me mention, is my favorite. And then 6 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Okay, let me put this out here. Then we're going to beat this until it has stiff peaks. Less splatter if you stay in the middle. It's holding up really well. Got a little splatter, but that's okay. It's worth it. Usually I do 1/3 of this recipe. And look at that. And it's so easy to make. All you need is a little heavy whipping cream, some powdered sugar, and some vanilla. Olive Nation vanilla, that is. Looks just like Cool Whip, doesn't it? So now the pudding is out of the refrigerator. We're going to take half of the whipped cream and put it in with the pudding. We're going to take the remainder and top it. Okay, that should do it. And just fold it in. So look how wonderful that came out. And I took a little taste test. It's good. It's very good. So that's ready. And I sliced 4 bananas, so they're ready. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is layer the bottom with vanilla wafers. To me, that just makes banana pudding. And when I buy it in the store, I like to taste cookies, bananas, and pudding. And some of these just give you a few little bananas and hardly no cookies. So I want some cookies. I want some crunch in there. So y'all have to forgive my voice. I've been a little under the weather, but fighting through it. Now we're going to put the pudding. So now we're going to take the little spatula and we're going to kind of spread it out, trying to keep it as neat as possible. Now we're going to put another layer of the cookies. Also going to put some up the sides and try not to make too big of a mess. Actually, let's turn them around. Turn them where the top of the cookie is on the outside. It's going to basically look like that. Probably not the prettiest, but it's okay. It tastes good. That's all that matters. Now we're going to top the cookies with bananas. I like my bananas nice and fresh. I don't like them overripe at all. They call it banana pudding, y'all. Let's make sure that we have plenty of bananas. It does. So we're gonna top that with some more pudding mixture. One more third. Now it's time for more cookies. I'm kind of staggering them from the bottom layer. So like it's going in between the bottom layer of cookies, or the lower level cookies. There's plenty of cookies and there's plenty of bananas. Just the way a banana pudding should be. Now let's top the cookies with the bananas. I didn't even need all the bananas that I sliced, so I think 3 bananas may do it. It just really depends on the size of the bananas that you get. Mine were pretty big. So I'll make a smoothie with these leftovers. Now we're putting on the remainder of the pudding mixture. Now I'm going to top it with the remaining whipped cream. Don't overfill your bag to the point where it's uncomfortable to use it. God only knows I've done that enough. You just make little designs. And any leftover you can always use for fruit or whatever you want to use whipped cream for. And there you go. So now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about 3 hours and come back and scoop some out for you. Now you can leave it in a lot longer if you want to do this in the evening, leave it overnight. That's great as well. So, but I don't think I can wait too long. So 3 hours is about my limit. So I'll be right back and show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so I'm back. My voice is a little bit more hoarse and I haven't even been talking, so bear with me. It's been 5 hours plus, about almost 6 hours, I think, since I put this in the fridge. So we're gonna spoon this out. Put that over to the side. Okay, now let's see what it tastes like. Look at that, I got a little banana, a little cookie, pudding. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. But at the same time, your cookies are just right. They've got that crunch, a little bit of crunch to it. This is good. Then you have your whipped cream. That's the whipped cream I put on top. This is so good, guys. You may wonder why I keep eating stuff while you're watching me. It's because I'm making sure, believe it or not, I'm honestly making sure I really like it. I'm really taking in all the flavors and making sure that it's something that is worthy of putting on my YouTube channel. Just got a nice fresh banana with that pudding. It's so good. So I hope you enjoy this. Share it with your friends, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye.